Now, y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess. So let's get into it, you guys. What's going on, you guys? This is your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday, and I intend on doing the exact same. What is going on, you guys? Now, before we get into this, let's talk about what I got coming up. Now, tonight is the Whether You Like It or Not panel, and it will be over on my platform tonight due to Yah having to go to the hospital. They're having to keep him for another night, so he cannot host it, and Sakina can't host it either because she has an appointment today. But however, it will be on my channel tonight, so make sure you guys tune in and be prepared to watch. All right, that it will be on my channel. The link is already available. It's already in the Whether You Like It or Not panel playlist, so make sure you guys go ahead and get it. All right, and then on Thursday it is the Chasing panel with Jamar, Carl, myself, Tramel, T, and Jeremy. Jamar will not be in attendance because he will be out of the country, but make sure you guys tune in to the Chasing panel. So with that being said, you guys, that's pretty much all that I got for the church announcements. So we're about to go ahead and get into the mess. Now we're going to go ahead and get into Miss Porsha Williams and Simon Guobadia. This whole divorce between the two of them is really getting worse and worse as the days go by, honey. Okay, first of all, he done locked out the house. He done told the Real Housewives of Atlanta and Truly Entertainment and Bravo not to film at his home anymore. And now he's going for more things, okay? Now, this is what he got going on now. Simon has reportedly wanted Porsha Williams to turn over all communication with Bravo producers regarding him and their divorce amid her return to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, so this is coming from the Neighborhood Talk. So let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. So, the divorce is getting messier by the day. According to Radar Online, Simon Guobadia is requesting that Porsha Williams turns over all the communication that she's had with Bravo regarding him and their divorce. In the court documents obtained by the Radar Online blog, Simon has given Porsha until April the 4th to deliver a nice amount of documents amid their nasty divorce. He wants her to turn over a copy of her passport and copies of her payments from hotels and motels from January 2024 until now. He's also requesting that she show proof that she actually hired a bodyguard the day she popped up at their house with an armed gunman. Child, he wants her to turn over all the audio and video she's recorded at their marital home from February 2024 to now. Most shockingly, Simon is requesting Porsha turn over all the communication that she's had with True Entertainment, the parent company of Bravo. Simon wants anything that Porsha has sent them regarding him and their divorce, their prenup, and storylines as she prepares to return to the Real Housewives of Atlanta this up and coming season. Child, at this point, Simon might need his own peach. And also, it also says that Simon said that Porsha should give him all the texts that she shared with producers about him, their divorce, their prenup, and storylines, and anything in regards to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So let's look at some of the comments. It says, Ashley Miller, our very own, says, petty, petty, petty. Moral of the story is don't marry someone you don't know, okay? Six Wings and Fries, they say, Bravo, hurry up and finish recording. We're running out of time. One of my very own moderators said, I don't blame him. We all know how these producers can play with these storylines. Porsha thought that the grass was greener on the other side. Someone else says, do illegal aliens have this much say so? Is his real name even Simon? Someone else says, I'd be letting ICE know his location so fast. Okay. Now, someone else says, y'all got to remember, this man has been a top-notch businessman way before Porsha. It's in his nature to handle business. Ain't nothing bitter about keeping it out of your pocket in your business. Someone else says he's not even a citizen, so he shouldn't be demanding anything in a country that's not even his. Someone else says sometimes you be sleeping with your biggest enemy and you don't know. And someone else says a man scorned Tyler Perry. Here we go. Okay. Well, Tyler Perry, here you go. All right. So that's pretty much the basis of that situation. And it just goes back to what everybody has been saying ever since this story has come out. Porsha fumbled. Okay, she sat up here and she married someone else's husband. Okay, she got in a relationship with someone else's man. Whether we want to admit it or not, it was somebody else's man. Number two, she barely knew him and she married him anyway. And now he's going back treating her the same exact way that he did Fallon Pena when he divorced her. And everybody was saying this, well, not really everybody, because her fans ate up every little thing that she did and wanted to be mad when people like myself was calling it out for what it really was. But most of us were saying that the same way she got him would be the same way that she loses ass, and he's going to treat her the same exact way that he treated Fallon. And now it's like every other week we get more news about this divorce, and it gets worse and it gets worse and it gets worse and it gets worse and it gets worse. And it doesn't look like it's going to get any better. And the thing about it is, the main thing that she said was, you didn't keep me safe and you didn't keep my child safe. If you really want to be real, and I know some of y'all gonna get mad at me for saying this, but you didn't keep your child safe when you put her in the hands of a man that you nor her barely knew. PJ don't know Simon and you didn't know Simon. So you put yourself and your child at risk because you wanted some rich dick, some rich old dick that you thought was worth something because you saw somebody else with it and you wanted a piece. So you went and you got it. And you put yourself and your child in harm's way. And now you want to sit up here and say, well, you didn't keep me safe. You didn't keep my daughter safe. I trusted you. How you going to trust somebody you barely know? I can know a motherfucker for 3 years and still don't really trust their ass fully. That's just how bad my trust issues are. So what are you saying? This ain't even me trying to shit on her because the people swear up and down I'm a Porsha hater. But I'm just telling the truth and I'm just stating the facts. You lost. You look weird as fuck right now. Like you really look weird in this situation, Porsha. You do. Because ain't no way in hell you thought that there was gonna be some good to come out of this situation. It just wasn't gonna be any good to come up out of it, and you should have known it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should have known that. Like, there is no way for you to believe that it was going to be any good to come from that situation. And like I said before, you had no problem. You had no problem when Simon and Fallon were married. You had no issue with walking in this woman's home. You know what I'm saying? Walking in her home, checking out her husband. Then when you find out they were going through issues, you were checking in on this man during the divorce because she thought that he had all this damn money. And at the end of the day, we can all talk about how Fallon was this and she did this and she got pregnant. She was fucking the water boy or the pool boy, whatever she was doing. But regardless of what Fallon was doing on the side, Porsha really believed that her ass hit the jackpot. She did. You know what I mean? She thought that she was hitting the jackpot and thought she was getting the tea. Well, now she got was a cup of coffee. That's what she got, because she didn't get the tea like she thought she was. You know what I'm saying? Like you had money and you just felt like, why spend mine when I could spend yours? And it wasn't even his to spend. And now he's been exposed to being a fraud. So to me, it's just like, come on. You hurried up and slid in them DMs. You know what I mean? And then a lot of people's excuse for this whole situation was, well, Fallon was cheating on Simon. Simon was cheating on Fallon as well. Why do you think she cheated on him to begin with? It was a tit for tat situation. Two wrongs really don't make a right in their situation. It really don't. But that's just the truth of the matter. That's what happened. So what do you want? That's what happened. And now your ass finna get on reality TV again because you thought that you was gonna get on this show and you was gonna sit up here and floss your little rich lifestyle. And soon as you admit it, soon as you put it out there that you was coming back on this show, that's when all hell broke loose and all the truth started coming out. All the truth started coming out. And then right after that, you got a divorce. But Porsha has a history of getting with someone really, really quickly and trying to not really trap them, trying to get a ring on your finger, because she really didn't know Dennis when she got pregnant by him. She had just started dating him and got pregnant by him within months. She didn't really know him like that. Just like she had that damn football player on season 8 that she was claiming she was dating when I heard through the grapevine that shit wasn't even true, or the shit with Todd. Like she claims that he was this and he was that, and he wasn't really nothing but a fake boyfriend that she brought on that show so she could keep her storyline going. And then Cordell, I don't really think she knew him too much. She just saw the money. That's all she did. She just saw the money and she got with him, despite the fact that he had rumors about him getting around with other niggas and shit like that. She didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is that you thought it was cute when he was doing this to a whole nother woman. Like you had a front row seat to what he was doing to Fallon. You saw how petty he was with her, how he was like on a warpath, going on social media, dragging her to pieces, just dragging her like she wasn't nobody, like he wasn't with her all this time, like she wasn't in his kids' life or anything like that. Like you would have thought that was his sworn enemy when he was with her. And you saw that. And what made you believe that he wasn't gonna do the same thing to you? That's the part I'm trying to figure out. Because, honey, ain't no way in hell you thought that he was gonna be able, like you was gonna be able to get away with that and come across unscathed from this whole thing. Ain't no way you thought that. No way. I saw it coming a mile away because he wasn't married to Fallon that long either. And I'm like, him and Porsha not gonna last. And that wasn't me, trying to prey on their downfall or anything like that, because there was a time where after she was married to Simon, I felt like, maybe she really is happy with him. You know what I mean? Maybe she really is. I mean, I don't know. Maybe she really is happy with him. I mean, the way that she got him was fucked up, but maybe she's actually happy with him. Maybe she really found her one. I don't know. That's what it comes across like to me, like she found her one. So maybe so. That's what I was thinking. And I just left it alone. But the grass ain't always greener on the other side. And it shows that all the time. Like the tea always comes out at some point. And Porsha has a lot to answer to. That's all I'm gonna say about that. You thought the grass was greener. You saw them private jets in the house that he had with Fallon, and you didn't think about the shit that you would have to go through to get to that. But it is what it is. But anyway, we're about to go ahead and we're about to get up out of here. But before we do, Bando's new song, Nasty, the remix featuring Taiji in Alonda, the Blonde, and Hood Hoes is now available on iTunes. We're trying to get him charted, so make sure you guys purchase it. It's only 69 cents. Go ahead and purchase the record from Bando. It's called the Nasty Remix. And also, Carl, our very own Carl, aka K-Star, he has a new record out called Cock Goblin. It will be coming out tomorrow. It will be available at midnight. You will hear the song at the end of the video. So with that being said, you guys, this be your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boys up out of here. And until my next video, I'll holler at you guys a little bit later. Bye.
Do a little dance now, twerking no shit live.
Bad bitch, munch it up, cock goblin, slapping ass on this